first session back today?
Yeah, it's pretty chill. Not much of a session, just a 45-minute block of some skills. Just get the boys warmed up to get into training tomorrow. So yeah, pretty good.
What can you expect for tomorrow? Is it straight into the hard stuff now after that easy?
We got some boys, well, all of us will be doing some sort of testing tomorrow, some running testing. A few boys doing some 1Ks, Broncos, some 200-metre efforts. So that'll be a good start straight back into it, just to test us how we've been over the Christmas break. But yeah, then I assume we'll pick up where we left off pre-Christmas, and it'll be a fairly solid session. So yeah.
How do you think you'll go on the test tomorrow?
Should be right, hopefully. I didn't test pre-Christmas, just being away, but naturally for over the last few years I've been a fairly good runner, so not top like some of the boys. And the Bronco test is a little bit different. I'm straight line I can do, but Broncos are shuttle, so you have to stop and turn around, and makes it a bit harder for a bigger boy like me. But it should be good. Look forward to it.
How much work do you do in that Christmas break? Obviously you do. There's never really an off-season anymore, but how much work do you do in the Christmas break?
It's pretty much the same as what we do in the off-season. I guess we're still 3 running sessions a week. This year was a little bit different, just with Christmas being, break being from a Wednesday to a Wednesday over 3 weeks, and teeing it up to work out when we come back today. But yeah, still pretty much 3 sessions per week with a couple of off legs, conditioning sessions. So yeah, between 4 and 5 sessions a week, plus gym. So yeah, no different to probably off-season running.
You mentioned before that you went away in the off-season. Was that all to do with injury prevention? Can you chat to us about what you did when you went?
Yeah, so myself, Horn Francis and Sin went over to Wisconsin in America for 10 days to do some testing at Madison University, just around soft tissue or hamstring pretty much. They've been doing a lot of research into, some causes of hamstring strains and ways to avoid it. So 3 of us spent a bit of time over there with Tim O'Leary and Adam Delcano, and Steph Gerd was there as well, physios and Adam the gym dude. So some of the testing was, working out what muscles aren't probably working as well as what they should be, and how we can improve that, the way our body's moving, things that we need to change. It was all fairly positive. There was little things that we picked up on that we can fix, that will not only prevent but future-proof us from fix our bodies now, and get rid of some of the little stuff that causes issues for myself and the other boys. So I think it was also good learning for the physios and Adam to bring it in for the other boys as well and help them, and they got the experience as well. So yeah, it was a good trip.
What's the biggest takeaway from it? Will you be changing what you do out there, or more gym?
Probably more so gym. Just focusing on some muscle groups that need to be worked on. That probably led to, last year I was soft tissue wasn't my biggest issue, thankfully. But it's always handy to know that there's still a couple of things that can be fixed to try and mitigate the chances of it happening again. So yeah, a lot of it's to do in the gym and just technique and stuff. Some different exercises that for Adam in the gym that we hadn't done previously, and now that we've incorporated. And I know us, the 3 boys that went over, we've all jumped on board with it, and it's been fun, exciting to do something different. Something that we know that we have to do. We're not following a set schedule as such. So yeah, it's been good, and I guess time will tell if it works.
How big is it for someone like Josh, who has actually pretty much struggled a fair bit with soft tissue injuries since he's been at Port?
Yeah, big. He's gone through the same as what I had with tendon stuff. So for him, probably still in that stage where a little bit nervous on it happening again. I think it gives a lot of confidence to someone like him that if he gets it right, he's got the data to show what needs to be fixed. If he gets it right, then it gives himself the best chance to play as much football as possible.
What's your goals for this year, mate? Personally?
Play good, consistent footy. Last year I was fortunate enough to play a lot of games, but probably not to the standard, to the quality of where I want to be and where the team needed it to be. So yeah, I would rather play just consistent, good footy from the get-go.
What's the feel around the club at the moment? Games obviously much closer now. You've had that milestone of Christmas. What's the feel?
Yeah, pretty good. It's summer, boys are getting the tans on. Trainings have been hard and the boys are loving it. We've been lapping it up. So, especially for the new boys as well, everyone getting around them. I suppose that 3 or 4 weeks before Christmas, everyone's still finding their feet a little bit. But now, it'll be really exciting tomorrow. I think the energy will be right up tomorrow, even after some testing. Boys will just be up and about, and there's a few fresh haircuts getting around, so the boys will be flying, I reckon.
I was going to ask about the fresh haircuts. Can we see you shaving it all up?
I've just been doing it myself for the last couple of months, so I'm due for. We got photo day in a couple of weeks, I think, so due for a bit of a trim up. So I'm not sure what I'll do yet. Might follow the trend and chop it. Probably not.
Have Connor and Zach said why they did it, or?
Nah, I haven't even asked them, to be honest. There's a few boys that are rocking it, not just those two. So it might pull on, and boys might do it all around. And I doubt it. There's a few boys that will hang on to their hair, probably including myself.
Who I guess as a defender, who do you see putting their name forward to replace Dan, given it's such a big hole out there?
There's a few. We got back end of last year when we didn't have him. We were able to fill that hole. There's a list of names there. You can name players that are already established and already there, but Birdo, Farrell, Sin, Logan, Evans. I don't want to leave anyone out. But if Jace goes back there, he showed that he can go back and play. I think we've got a good group of young, small defenders that can fill Dan's position as that attacking halfback. It'll work itself out, and got good confidence that we can fill that hole, because like I said, we did it last year, and although we didn't finish how we wanted to, we made it just as far without him. I don't want to take that away from Dan. He's a great player, but who knows, we could have gone further with him, but I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, I guess your role, what do you see that being in 2025?
I don't really know, to be honest, yet. I'd love to get a bit more attacking in my game, but at the same time, really hone in on the defensive side of things. I think that's something that I've always prided myself on, was being a hard defender first, and then offence comes second. And the way the game's changing, and the way we want to play is quick attacking football. So adapting to that, but I think I just get the lockdown stuff done first, whether that be on a small forward, or a medium to tall forward. Not 100% sure yet, but either way, get the defence done first and then worry about offence after.
You talked about people coming back with tans, everyone looking in good nick. Someone that wasn't out there today but was looking pretty amazing is Koshi. Have you seen his land?
No, I haven't. I've seen the thing pop up on my Facebook a few times of his head on a nice looking rig. I haven't clicked on it, because one of them you had to pay for a subscription and I wasn't paying for it. Sorry, Koshi. But no, I haven't seen it yet, so we'll have to go and suss that out and have a look.
You might see him out there.
He could. Sounds like he could run around with the boys, so we'll see.